fatigue. Guys, I am going through something. You are going through something. She is going through dating fatigue. I'm tired of it. I don't know how many times we're going to have this conversation. I am so sick and tired of what we are experiencing in today. Maybe you don't know, but I'm going to educate you today on what's happening. Dating fatigue. It is so much of the problem. What's going on? The girls don't like the boys don't like the girls, X, Y, and Z. We're so sick and tired of what is being seen in today's era. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. Going on dates, it's a waste of money. Like, here's the thing, right? We see that before, the data points is just going down. It's just going down. Because we think about dating, the whole idea of dating, taking her on a date, planning a date, where should we go on a date, is she going to be okay with the date, are we going to do this, is it this, and you're trying to do every single thing to understand. Baby, please, can you be mine? It's such a crucial process, and I think that's what's going on right nowadays. Guys, we're going into situations and we're going on these dates and we're expected to pay and this, that, and third. Now, mind you, I understand the whole conversation about going 50-50. I understand that. But I also understand at the end of the day, regardless of what it looks like, go on a date that you don't got to spend your money on. It's that simple. It's that simple. People that are in long-term relationships, they understand the idea of what 50-50 looks like. It may be 60-80, it may be 60-40. You feel what I'm trying to say? But when we go on these dates and you guys are expecting these girls to go and pay, the problem is you're trying to go on these dates and you're trying to go to freaking lobster and you feel me, you want steaks and stuff, and you don't got money for steaks and lobsters and stuff. She's up here and you're like, I'm just trying to tell you guys, this is what's happening. This is what's happening. We are mentally going through a warfare, whatever you want to call it, to make a girl happy, to understand we're just gonna fill her belly, so she can just belly, you feel me? She's not gonna be there for that long. So this is what I'm trying to make you guys understand. You guys will go on dates trying to figure out the whole concept to make a singular girl happy. And at the end of the day, this same girl will go on TikTok just to say how horrible the date was. That's what people are not understanding. Dating fatigue. That's what we're living in. Nobody wants to go on dates no more. Nobody wants to understand. There's always a class of people that are saying, hey, 50-50, should we go on dinners? It's the fact that the whole overarching thing isn't even about getting to know the person. It's almost like college. If you ever go to college, you're not really going to school. It's everything about the college. It's the college experience. That's college. It's the gossip. It's the dating. It's the talking stage. The situation stuff. It's all those different things. It is usually never about the classes. Dating and going on dates is literally everything about the date, except actually understanding who you're about to go on a date with. And that's the problem. Because we be going on dates, and we understand we go on dates, and the girl that we're talking to, is something, for some reason, she expects you to have a 6-figure job, and even the guy that have a 6-figure job, I need you to make 8 figures. It's never enough. That's why we're in this problem right now. And what I'm trying to say is, when you believe that you should be in the whole going out on dates and this, that, and third, we're really stuck on this whole talking stage. We're really right here. Understanding how long are we should be communicating with this person and trying to figure out, am I going to be able to get to know this person? Is it going to be reciprocated? Am I saying all the right things? Right? Am I checking all the right boxes? Is she the one for me? Guys, I don't know what to tell you. It sucks. The dating thing sucks. I get it. You can't do anything about it, and that's why there's so much of a dating fatigue right now, because there's so many failed talking stages, and there's so many figure out, are we in a relationship? Are we not in a relationship? Are we doing this? Are we doing that? And you're constantly over and over going through the same thing, and it's just tiring. How many times have you talked to a girl, and you guys been communicating so much, and all of a sudden she's cold. She doesn't want to respond to your text. She's replying to you hours late. There's no more good morning text. There's just a subtle abandonment of, I'm going to ghost this person. Why do you think we're going through what we're going through? Honestly, do you believe people are even dating just to date anymore? I believe this is why we're in a dating fatigue. I think people are just dating because you're just seeing what dating is. I don't really think people are actually dating people to actually like and know the person. I don't think people have lost the plot. People have lost the plot of dating. Now, guys, I want you guys to understand. What's the question? How long should a talking stage last? How long should we be talking? The talking stage is this. As soon as you talk to make the date and you go on a date, you guys are now dating. If you go on plural dates, you guys are now dating. Until you make a thing official and say, hey, I guess we're in a relationship. But I'm trying to say, we believe because we're in a situationship, there's no relationship between us. It's just here and now for a mutual benefit. You get something from me, I get something from you. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. The talking stage sucks. Because we think the talking stage is over months, and over 2 weeks, and 3 weeks. Oh, we haven't actually committed to each other. I.e., commitment issues. It is so frustrating to understand that this is where we're at. Some guys are on the total pole, I want to commit to you. Other girls are saying, I don't want to commit to you. The girls that really like the boy that she really likes, the boy saying, I don't want to commit to you. It's vice versa. And it's a constant loop over and over and over and over. That's why we're at this stage. I want you guys to understand. We don't get to this conclusion without going through all these different things. And there's so many more things to go through. I don't know about you guys, but I think the main issue is looking at how these problems all add up. It's frustrating to go on dates, to figure out the entire dates. It's frustrating to figure out how long should we be talking, what is the talking stage, is this working, are we talking for a week, did we hook up today and not talk tomorrow? You feel me? It's the whole thing about the understanding about this whole commitment issues and trying to figure out if this person wants to date you. What are you scared for? Guys, this is, I want you guys to understand this. Look, there's a lot of situations, I get it. We're going through an elite struggle right now. But the reason for a lot of these things is because we're not stepping up to the plate. You guys are giving so much ammo to these girls to play with you. I'm trying to tell you guys, sometimes you just gotta take away what you're given. Sometimes when they don't want you, when they don't want to commit to you, you take it away. Okay, bye. That's why a lot of these things are happening. We will be in a talking stage knowing that the girl just turned cold on us, stopped replying to us, started going cold, and we will still pursue. We will go on dates with girls that are trying to expel the amount of money that you can spend on them, and you guys will accept it. And she doesn't even know, she hasn't even asked you a question about yourself. That's the problem. You guys will literally look at the whole, that's what's up with dating. As from a guy perspective, sometimes you have to look at the situation and say, I'm going to opt out. Now that we're dating, I'm not trying to tell you to opt out of dating. I'm telling you, you have to raise the standard of how you perceive yourself and how women perceive you. Because I promise, if you took away the attention that you were giving these girls, that blatantly disrespect you, that blatantly did all these different things, to literally make you be turned off by her, we wouldn't be in these situations. But we constantly look at this situation and we're like, oh my gosh, coach, I'm so tired of dating, bro. This is so annoying. I'm just talking to this girl and she wasn't reciprocating. Okay, bye, leave her next. Every single girl, I want you guys to know this. If this is the world, right, and you talk to this one girl, I want you to understand, she is not the only girl, bro. And you know what's so crazy about this? Is it's bigger than you. What are the benefits if you can find a girl that really likes you, how you like her? You win. You win. Because now you get to literally live out the most fulfilled life that you ever had. But you guys will be attached to girls that disrespect you, that don't like you, that don't care about you, that literally don't care about you. That's why it's such a strong thing in understanding all of this. Is because at the core of it, we don't have to go through all of this. All you have to do is change who you are and what you accept. Remove your attention and revoke it. I'm trying to tell you guys this. Hey, saddle up, put your backpack on, and go to the moon. But you guys, look at this. We all tired of this. I'm tired of the whole dating scene. That's why we're at here. That's why we're at the dating fatigue part. Because we're going through all these situations and we're trying to figure out how can we make the person that we're trying to be with like us so much more. It's annoying. Girls have red flags, this, that, and the third. But I want you guys to understand, we have to be the change. Learn how to leave a girl when she don't like you. So look, going on dates suck. Talking stages suck. Commitment issues suck. But if you're the person that decided today, I'm not going to have these issues anymore, because I'm going to actively search for the girl that wants me, then we don't have a problem. We don't have a dating fatigue problem. So lock in, guys. So believe it or not, class is closed.